Introducing Rage 2, a new first-person shooterverse. Get a first look of the upcoming game in the first official gameplay trailer. In Rage 2, you'll dive headfirst into a dystopian world devoid of society, law, and order. You can go anywhere, shoot anything, and explode everything. The game brings together two studio powerhouses, Avalanche Studios, masters of open-world mayhem and id Software, gods of the first-person shooter, to deliver a carnival of carnage. Little Witch Academia, Chamber of Time. Little Witch Academia, Chamber of Time is now available digitally on PS4 and PC. Join Akko and her friends to work as a team, exploring dungeons, casting magical spells and using witchcraft to ultimately discover the 7 wonders of Luna Nova Magical Academia and solve the mysterious paradox that trapped the school in a time loop. Stoneshard crowdfunding campaign is live. You can download a free playable prologue from the project's page. Inspired by legendary classic titles such as Diablo and Adam and modern games like the Banner Saga and Darkest Dungeon, Stoneshard invites you to shape the future of the Kingdom of Elder and Die a Lot. Stoneshard has already been in development for more than 2 years and is planned to release on Steam Early Access in late 2018, with console release to follow. The game is being developed by the talented team of Inkstains Games in partnership with an indie publisher Hype Train Digital. Shin Megami Tensei: Strange Journey Redux. A mysterious void appears in the Antarctic, consuming everything in its path, and it's up to you and an elite crew of soldiers and scientists to investigate. With the fate of humanity in your hands, it's time to put on your Demonica suit and get ready to embark, as Shin Megami Tensei: Strange Journey Redux is now available for the Nintendo 3DS. Redux introduces multiple new endings. What choices will you make? Octopath Traveler 8 stories await in a new world brought to life by Square Enix. Meet the final 2 travelers, Cyrus and Ophelia, explore more battle talents, and dig into details on the party system. Available July 13th on Nintendo Switch. Far Lone Sails. In Far Lone Sails, you traverse a dried-out seabed littered with the remains of a decaying civilization. Your goal is to keep your vessel going, overcoming numerous obstacles and withstanding hazardous weather conditions. Under cloud-strewn skies, the player travels across a seemingly endless dried-up sea, littered with the remains of a once vibrant seafaring civilization. The game's world is largely devoid of life, yet filled with places to explore and history to discover. Taiko Drum Master, Nintendo Switch version. Taiko Drum Master, Nintendo Switch version, will launch in Japan on July 19th. Omensight. From the award-winning creators of stories, The Path of Destinies comes Omensight, an action murder mystery game. You are the Harbinger, a mythical warrior who only appears in times of crisis. The land of Iralia is torn by war. But there is worse. As night falls, you witness the destruction of the world at the hands of a dark god. Azure Reflections, the vibrant, side-scrolling, bullet hell blasts onto PlayStation 4 today. Dominate levels and relentlessly attack enemies with a variety of skills and upgrades. All 3 playable characters, Reimu, Marissa, and Cerno, have heavy-hitting spell cards, bullet-absorbing barriers, and a powerful body slam. Azure Reflections puts a spin on the traditional Toho vertical shooter, boasting intense shoot-'em-up action from a horizontal perspective. Downward Spiral, Horse Station. Independent game and technology studio, Third Eye Studios is releasing its zero-gravity space adventure, Downward Spiral, Horse Station on May 31st for PC, with optional Oculus Rift with Touch, HTC Vive and Windows Mixed Reality support for £14.99, €14.99. A PlayStation 4 release will follow this summer, with optional PlayStation VR support. To mark the occasion, Third Eye Studios have released their latest developer diary exploring its groundbreaking locomotion system and narrative-first design philosophy. Safe House, a stylish, spy-themed strategy game created by Canadian developer Labs Games, will arrive on Steam next Tuesday, May 22nd, with an art style that harkens back to classic spy films. Safe House will transport you to the fictional world of Kazatar, a nation suffering from chronic corruption after a devastating military coup. Take on the role of an intelligence officer with the CIA who joins an elite task force bent on collecting valuable intel and toppling those in power. The Council, the second episode of The Council, a narrative adventure game that redefines the genre with RPG mechanics and consequences for every choice, is available to play today for Season Pass and complete season owners. The first episode has already seduced players and journalists alike with a deep and captivating story celebrated for its intricate characters and smart writing. The innovative narrative-driven gameplay takes the genre beyond its boundaries and allows for meaningful choices with impactful consequences. Dragon's Crown Pro. Time has come to form your party and venture together through the kingdom of Hydeland in Dragon's Crown Pro. Demons, dragons, and evil wizards all stand in your way to victory, but you don't have to. Face these perils by yourself thanks to the game's 4-player local, online co-op. Use 6 adventurers, fighter, dwarf, Amazon, wizard, elf, and sorceress, and their unique abilities to unravel the story behind the ultimate treasure, the Dragon's Crown. Forgotten and Square Enix Collective announced 2D cinematic adventure Forgotten and is now available on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One family of devices including the Xbox One X, and PC. Described by critics as an anime film you can actually play, Forgotten and story-driven. Action is beautifully offset with handcrafted 2D cinematic levels focused on the mysterious Forgotten Lands, the hidden dimension where all mislaid items from the human world, the odd socks, the lost letters, the missing toys, are sent to linger. Zone of the Enders the Second Runner. Zone of the Enders the Second Runner, for PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and PC via Steam. Pre-order starts finally and it will arrive on September 4th. The city of Final Fantasy NT. This treasure hunter utilizes his stealth to surprise and steal from his enemies. Locke can also mug unaware foes, snatching spoils that he can employ to perform powerful attacks. Fighting X Layer. Eureka has released a 12-minute gameplay video of its upcoming Fighting X Layer for PlayStation 4, Hitman Definitive Edition. Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment will be releasing the Hitman Definitive Edition this Friday in the UK. The game will be available in retail stores beginning Friday for PlayStation 4 Pro, PlayStation 4, Xbox One X and Xbox One. Developed by IO Interactive, the Hitman Definitive Edition brings together all previously released content and game updates from the first season of Hitman, in addition to new in-game disguises for Agent 47 inspired by classic IO Interactive titles, Freedom Fighters, Kane. Cities, skylines. The thunder is roaring, the earth is shaking on Color Me Blue. If that isn't a tornado full of birds. Natural Disasters for Cities, Skylines on console is now available in the US and rolling out in the rest of the regions at midnight local time. Moonlighter is an action RPG with roguelite elements following the everyday routines of Will, an adventurous shopkeeper that dreams of becoming a hero. Game launches to PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 on May 29, 2018 for $19.99 USD in digital and equivalent in other currencies. Motive 18. After announcing Motive 18 is going to release on June 7. Milestone is glad to reveal all the new features included in the game that make it the best choice for all those who want to live the Motive experience as never before. Battle Chasers Night War. All great adventures start with a journey, and now you can take one of the greatest adventures with you on any journey you make. Battle Chasers Night War is finally on Nintendo Switch. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. In The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, you are a psychiatrist, trying to solve a murder whilst treating the unusual patients of the recently deceased Dr. Decker. Ask any questions and collect the evidence as you uncover the identity of the randomly generated murderer whilst figuring out how to fix the chaos left behind. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker will arrive on PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch on the 5th of June 2018. Dad Quest Excalibur Games, in conjunction with indie developer Sunday a Month, launched Dad Quest, an action-adventure comedy platformer with RPG elements. Since its launch, Dad Quest has enjoyed a 92% positive review score on Steam. The team have been busy improving Dad Quest and planning for the next chapter in this story, and reveal that Chapter 2 will release on the 22nd of May 2018. As Dad Quest is an early access game, this is a free update for existing Dad Quest owners. Rainbow Six Siege join over 30 million players this weekend. Get your friends in and play Rainbow Six Siege for free on all platforms. Wizard of Legend launches today, cross-platform. The game is a fast-paced dungeon crawler with an emphasis on dynamic magical combat. Quick movement and even quicker use of spells will allow you to chain spells together to unleash devastating combinations against your enemies. Unlock over 100 unique spells and discover powerful spell combinations. A wide variety of elemental spells allows you to create a hand best suited to your playstyle. Dive headfirst into the fray or stand back and let your minions do the work for you. Play solo or co-op. The choice is yours. Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story. Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story is a chilling supernatural story happening in the distant future, 2083, of Neo Hong Kong. You are playing as a sexy heroine, presented in gorgeous hand-drawn 2.5D graphics, who goes deeper and deeper, in the mystical story that surprises even the most vetted players. The developers launched a Kickstarter campaign today to help fund the game.